closely on the master planning for the overall Springwood development in Gawler East, which is about 35 kilometres north of Adelaide and currently being undertaken by Springwood Communities. So WGA has been engaged since the initial planning phase back in 2007. Over the last couple of years we've been working on a new DA submission for an upcoming 1,400 lots. The site itself is quite complex. It has a very steep undulating topography. The developable areas are anywhere between 5 and 18% in grade. There's also a key consideration in the large abandoned sand mine in the site's northwest, which contains a 25-metre deep quarry with near vertical faces. There's a number of design elements that had to be considered throughout the master planning process. That's including a village centre at the site's north, which is approximately 5 hectares of commercial and retail development, and as well the Gawler East Link Road, which is an ongoing project spanning 1.2 kilometres from the site's western boundary to Calton Road at the site's north. WGA had to work with all the designers and stakeholders on that project on behalf of Springwood Communities to make sure that the broader development master planning objectives were considered.
So WGA worked closely with Springwood Communities and the town planner Acoustics to develop this stormwater master plan that was highly responsive to the site's many constraints. Just the broad outline of what these constraints we're dealing with include remnant ecosystem habitats, biodiversity sites, a degraded creek line, an existing marsh within the creek, also required protection as well. It's innovative in that it employs quite a lot of water-sensitive urban design techniques to work to not only protect the environment, but also to buffer between the urban development and these environmental sensitive areas, as well as addressing your usual stormwater management requirements such as stormwater treatment, stormwater quantity, and also offering a degree of disconnect between the future urban development and these receiving environments, and in particular the creek. Spring Creek is highly degraded, but being highly degraded, it actually offered an opportunity for us to restore it and integrate it as part of the stormwater management strategy by integrating a number of inline wetland pool and riffle sequences to control velocities and erosion. As part of this whole process, went through an extensive stakeholder engagement process. Stakeholders being all the government entities. We struck a fairly good balance to achieving and addressing all these concerns. Happy to say that the development has received state government approval to proceed.
With planning authority approval, that unlocks a lot of development to occur over the next few years, which is exciting. The Gawler East Link Road is a key piece of infrastructure which is going to bring a lot of people in, and at the same time the village centre is ongoing, which again will help to push the project along.